グリザイアの果実。
Bonjour Watcher, this is Johnny Banger 45. Welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. In the last episode, we tried to take the other personality of Michiru, but
続きからよ。
yeah, it didn't come out. About the keys stinging.
そんなわけないでしょうが。ちょっとやってみなさいよ。どこが違うか私が見てあげるから。
You want me to show your first base like we did the other day? I really don't.
いいからいいから。よいよ。いいからほらやってみなさい。私が有事にやったというその接吻とやろう。
Let's kiss. Alright then, if you insist, I'll give you a little demonstration. Clearly my thoughts I approach Michiru.
ふむふむ、再現してもらおうじゃないか。
Oh, that face. Well, actually, twin tail are not my favorite. Actually, I prefer what people say ponytail. Yes, one tail.
ちょっと近すぎじゃない？なんで接吻するのにそんなに近づくの？
This is the first base I'm talking about. We can't do that from a distance, you know. That's sort of how it works.
ああ、そうよね。何しろ接吻だものね。それで私がどうしたって？
Dish. Why your face suddenly light and the music stopped? Holding Michiru's chin steadily between my thumbs and index finger, I pressed my lips against her. It's the same kind of abrupt kiss she gave me the other day. I don't think there were any tongue involved back then, so I keep things simple. Michiru stares at me from point blank range, an expression of blank incomprehension on her face. This isn't really a romantic thing, so I keep my eyes shut up. So I keep my eyes open as well. This isn't really a romantic thing. So if romantic thing, you close your eyes while kissing at the same time to feel it. Maybe it would have been better manners to shut them. Well, whatever hardly matters. After a moment, I slowly pulls back, our lips clings together for a brief, reluctant moment, then part with a small smack. So ends our second visit to first base. First base. Oh! Oh! Somehow her eyes looks very creepy. Can we end this scene now? There you go, first base.
あ、
This is what you did to me the other day. I don't understand why that happened. And I get it, the idea you don't either, right?
うん。
Allow me to explain the fact. First base is a common metaphor for kissing. Baseball has nothing to do with it.
うん。
Any question? Go ahead. Are you okay? No questions after all. Alright then, this means return to your post. I'm not sure myself what her pose is supposed to be, but I guess that's right for a moment.
みちる様、今お掃除中だったんですよ。大丈夫ですか？あれ、みちる様、どうかなさいましたか？あれ、みちる様、みちる様。風見さん、
This is about Michiru, I assume. Don't worry about it. Just your everything case of temporary insanity.
そうなのですか？何か強いショックを受けたのでしょうか？
Yeah, but it's nothing to get to.
全く同じ場所で同じバケツに足をかけて転んでる。
I didn't think she'd be this badly shot. Now I feel a little bad.
風見さん、みちる様に悪いことしたんですか？
Yes.
悪いことはいけないと思います。万引きですか？ 万引きをなさったんですか？万引きは悪いことです。
Well, no, she's the one who asked me to do it, so this is ultimately her fault. Ultimately.
万引きをですか？みちる様は悪いですね。
Listen to what I'm saying. Shoplifting was involved.
では何を？
Just kiss. A little visit to first base.
接吻？接吻とはキスのことでしょうか？みちる様がそれを望まれたんですか？
No, but she did ask me to do it.
なかなか難しいお話ですね。少し理解するのに時間がかかりそうです。
No, you don't need to understand. It involves me and Michiru. I imagine so I don't understand it myself currently.
風見さんが理解できないなら私には到底無理そうです。はい。
Okay then, see you later, I guess.
はい。みちる様がこぼした水を拭き取ってまいります。
Judging from that reaction, Michiru doesn't have much romantic experience. There's a good chance that was the girl's first kiss. Considering her age, it will be a little on the late side. But everyone in this school has their circumstances. Probably doesn't make sense to measure them against typical standards.
みちる様がまた同じバケツでしっかりなさってください。
Since there's a possibility I have traumatized Michiru, yes, the girl might actually have been a bit of a shelter princess. Oh hey, you alright? Didn't pick out this earlier, but maybe you're intimating a sports car engine, one of those pressing horse. Ignoring my attempts at lightening the most, Michiru suddenly retrieved her canister of ramen candy from the shopper along her way, then poured it out a huge pile onto her palm. Hey, that seems a little too much. What happened to her? It's like you ate his sand. You alright there, Michiru? Michiru's have like sprays great cross or hard chewed candies, regularly the several rotten chunks of tofu out of her mouth. Did no one ever teach this girl to value her food? Michiru, my friend, it seems that you ate too much at once.
みちる様、これで顔を拭いてください。雑巾です。ありがとう。ふきふき、ぐすぐす。さよ、気持ち悪いよ。
I will imagine so. Why don't you take it easy for a while? Such I'll leave the rest to you.
はい、かしこまりました。では行きますよ、みちる様。はい、雑巾。ありがとう。臭いよ。
So Michiru and I learned a valuable lesson about the dangers of overeating. I thought the dangers of kissing, not that either of us were particularly happy about it. Have you ever made an irreparable mistake, done something that can't be undone? Of course. Doesn't have to be anything particularly dramatic. Maybe you had hit a line drive into the neighbor's window as a kid. Good enough. Remember that crushing moments of dread, that sense of hopelessness? I don't think I'm ever going to feel that way again. It's not that I don't make mistakes. I simply come to realize that every problem has its solution. When you break someone's window, you just apologize. If that's not enough, you compensate them for the damage. Either way, if you're thankful enough to send over a box of pastry and apologetic note afterward, there probably won't be any hard feelings. Even if you happen to run to someone who is so easily placated, there are countless alternative ways to resolving that situation. Sure, these things end up costing you a little in the short term, but if you handle it properly, there won't be any lasting repercussion. And once you get the knack of solving problems, you find yourself anticipating them ahead of time. So the door you need open is fastened shut with torque screws. Hardly anything to panic over, just twist it out with your wet wrench. Plan a few moves ahead and you will have a lot less stress in general. It's not really as hard as it sounds, just take a little experience. On the downside, once you have the insight necessary to predict the future, you'll never be able to watch a Rob Goldberg machine in innocent amazement again. But on the whole, I find that an acceptable trade-off. Not to say that I have all the answers. Every once in a while, I do find myself at a loss of coping strategy. More often than not, this is the direct result of interaction with those highly unpredictable variables known as women. The beginning of summer vacation brings a slightly different atmosphere to the Miyama Academic campus. Our residents may not be the most uniformly diligent students in the world, but I suppose attending class is still a bit stressful. With the bundle academic expectation temporarily lifted, everyone seems noticeably relaxed. Unfortunately, there are but here, a problem I never saw coming. Not to make this sound more dramatically than it is. It's not like a butterfly flapped its wings in Brazil and launches a tornado in my direction. No, it's a much simpler situation, much simpler, but unfortunately no less of a pain in the ass. Oh, I'm looking around the lobby of one morning when Sakaki walks out and clears the door. In the door of the fire, I turn to face it, carefully establish steady eye contact.
風見くん、あなたに一つ確認しておきたいことがあるんだけど。
Yeah, not a problem. Ask whatever you want.
少しだけ言いにくいことなんだけど、いいかしら。
Judging from Sakaki's uncharacteristic hesitation, it's actually significantly more awkward for her than it's for me. After running a hand through her hair several times, she finally managed to move on.
夏休みに入る前に何かしなかった？
To something, could you be more specific? I'm always doing something really digesting food, performing basic metabolic functions, but somehow I don't think that's what you want to know.
そう。あなたも自分で分かってるはずよ。
Let me guess, it's about Michiru, right? Maybe, but I can't provide an accurate answer without knowing exactly what you are getting at.
それならはっきり言うけど、松島さんのことで確認したいことがあるの。
Not as much. Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long for one of the others to say something. Ever since that day, Michiru's been acting very strangely around me.
何かしたの？してないならあんなことにはならないわよね。
And why are you interested? I have romanced you once. I suppose, yeah, you could say I did something to her.
それが何かは教えてはくれないの？
I don't mind telling you, but I do recommend not launching any silly investigation. It's not going to help anyone.
分かってる。私だって必要以上に嗅ぎ回るつもりはない。逆の立場だったら不愉快だろうし。ただ、何があったのかを。
Don't give her a sudden kiss. We kiss.
知りたかったの？何があっても驚かん。
And you are silent yourself. That head sound is very kawaii. Sasuga. Just expected from my favorite girl, Yumiko Sakaki. Sakaki Ten's expression instantly crumbles. Guess she wasn't quite prepared for anything after her mouth hang open like a nutcracker with a broken hinge. What's with that face? You're putting your beauty to waste. Be very careful or you might get auctions off as the least work of munch.
いや、その、なんて。
I kissed Michiru for a certain period of time. Our mucous members came to contact. You do know what a kiss is, I assume.
キス？なんでキスなの？あなたたち付き合ってるの？
Talk about old-fashioned. It's just a kiss, right? Do a man or woman need to be in a relationship to match their lips together when the whim strikes them? Or maybe you are going to start marching in outlaw premeditated sex rallies now. No doubt blushing deadly all the way. If you are in the need of a placard to express your virginal ideals, you can grab that sign from the campus gardens. It's already got please don't pick the flowers printed on the front, so you won't even need it to alter it.
ふざけないで。なんでそんなことしたのって聞いてるの。
Settle down, Sakaki. There were no sugary sweet developments of the sort you imagine. It was just a reflex test. A kind of experience, almost nothing to get yourself worried about.
反射？キスの実験？そんなことってある？
So maybe it's hard to believe it, but sometimes a kiss doesn't mean anything on the emotional level.
私が口を出す問題ではないと思うけど、一応忠告しておくわ。あなたは感情が伴っていないと思ってるかもしれないけど、松島さんはそうじゃないかもしれないわよ。
I'll take that under advisement.
ちゃんと責任取った方がいいと思うけどね。
With those words, Sakaki leaves the lobby behind, shaking her head in bemusement. Again, with this responsibility business, Amane says something similar not so long ago. Come to think of it, since men are expected to take responsibility for quite a wide range of things these days. Hell, if one of these girls caught me throwing a chewed-up piece of gum in the garbage can, I'll probably become public enemy number one. I have to practice letting my candy down gently so as to avoid general condemnation. Sorry for tossing you aside like that, but our relationship was never meant to last. Don't think badly on me, froze the Apple-Min. No matter how many times we spent together, it's all bland and flavorless now. Those sweet early days will never return.
お兄ちゃんがおかしくなったのよさ。噛んだガムと会話してる。これはかなり来ちゃってる気がするのよ。
Oni-chan lost it. He's talking to a chewed piece of gum. Didn't notice you there, Makina. Do me a favor. Forget you saw that all right. I was just amusing myself. There wasn't even any gum in there. Just a little joke. You understand?
ああ、冗談か。冗談な。私も好きだぞ。あれだろ、ガムはガムみたいなやつな。
Makina-chan, very cute. Sorry, Makina, but I'm doing your root vector. I'm going to do my Michiru first. Makina, my friend, are you aware that effective purely enforced more than randomly mashes together words that sounds alike?
知らない。でも面白いのよ。ガムはガム。
Try it repeating 1,000 times. Maybe I'll be able to crack a smile.
はい。何を1000回聞けばよろしいのですか？
ガムはガム。
1回、
ガムはガム。
2回。
ガムはが飽きた。
もう？マキちゃん、あと998回残ってるけど、どうする？
サッチンに任したのよさ。
What? You pass to Sachi.
じゃあ続けておくね。ガムはガム、ガムはガム。
ところでお兄ちゃん、チルチル見なかった？さっきこの辺りにいたんだけど。
Michiru, don't know. Why don't you try calling for her and see if she comes running?
チルチルチルチル。あんたに呼ばれたから来たわけじゃ。
Hi.
ないんだからね。
Michiru's opponent's words are delivered with the usual power soon as speed is but after all is a thousand of this kind to the schedule to TV. By the other side his word is only available audible.
みちる様、どうされたんですか？体調が悪いのですか？ガムはガム。
ガムはガム。
ガムはガムに決まってるじゃない。それに私は元気よ。何の問題もないわ。シャキーン。それはよかったのよさ。ねえねえチルチル、新ギャグ考えた。パインがパインパイン。そうなのよさ。パインパイン。あんたのダジャレなんて面白くないんだからね。でも後でちょっと笑ってあげてもいいのよ。
Makina doesn't seem to understand the concept of the pun particularly well.
あ、そうですね。
And why are you blushing me?
ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム。ガムはガム。
何よ、文句でもあるって言うの。
ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム。
You hear right?
ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム、ガムはガム。
Yes, it's Sachi's voice. Gamu wa gamu. Should we wait for 1,000 times? No, no need.
どうもお兄ちゃんに対するチルチルの態度が変なような気がするのよさ。はあ？そんなわけないでしょ。私はいつもこんな調子で楽しくやらせてもらってるでございますけども。
Just like what exactly?
あ、はい。こんな調子ですよ。はい。 今日のチルチルやっぱり変なのよ。そうかな、そんなことないと思うけど。
That my friend is posing an obstacle to smooth communication. The time is too bad to withdraw for the moment. I suddenly rise from the couch.
あれ、お兄ちゃんどこか行くの？
My presence seems to be bothering Michiru, so I give you guys some space.
はあ、バカじゃないの。あんたなんて全然気にしてないから、そんなことしなくていい。いいわよ。
You sure about that?
あ、はい、本当です。
Gamu wa gamu. This is how it's been lately. Not to state the obvious, but ever since the second case, Michiru's been acting strangely self-conscious around me. Might sound very romantic, but it's more like she's keeping a wary distance.
とにかくうじ、あんたね、どっか行かなくていいわよ。ここにいなさい、待機。
I see. Alright then.
それとサッチはガムガムうるさい。黙りなさい。ガムが、はい。
Gamu wa gamu. Gamu wa gamu.
そうよ、そうしてね。それじゃあ。
What? Michiru walks out, swiftly swinging her left arms in unison with her left right, her right eye, her right leg. Left, right leg. Objectively speaking, the girl seems to be two steps away from a downright panic attack. Wonder how our younger friends are taking all of this.
みちる様、何かあったのかな。飛脚の真似かな。どうしたの、マキちゃん。
そう。
かっこいい。何あれ、すんげえ斬新な歩き方なのよさ。サッチ、真似するよ。真似？わかった。じゃあ左手と左足から。歩く時も止まる時も左足からは基本なのよさ。はい、次反対。マキちゃん、これ歩きにくいね。見た目がかっこいいからそれぐらい我慢するのよさ。あ、サチ、その歩き方すっごいサイボーグっぽい動きなのよ。いいよ、その動きいいよ。
Beautiful move. Yes, I can take some word from Makina here. It's very beautiful. Hopefully, if I do this kind of typing in WhatsApp.
そうかな。我々は。それは宇宙人なのよさ。ああ、そっか。難しいね、サイボーグって。私、この世で一番サイボーグとかけ離れた存在だから。なあ、サッチン、今思ったんだけど、湯豆腐とサイボーグって親戚？それは血縁関係があるかってこと？調べてみないとわからないな。でも似てるね。じゃあ高野豆腐とミートボールは？きっと両方食べ物。ああ、そっか、食べ物な。食べ物好き、食べられるから。じゃあミートボールとトーコ上手は？上手？もしかしてそれサメの話？サメの話なんてしてないのよさ。どうしたの、サッチン。
You're the one who made her confused, Makina-chan. Sloppy Joe, grease ball, sloppy Joes.
なんでもない。
Since I didn't need to worry on that front, Makina's completely distracted by the avert way, grand way of top walking, and as usual, Sachi was roped into playing along. These two doesn't seem particularly concerned about Michiru's behavior, but there's a certain busybody who probably won't take such a carefree attitude. So, Amane, it's time for you to appear. Yes, figures. What's up, Amane? I get in the sense you might have something you want to say to me.
その通り。どうしたじゃないわよ。自分でも分かってるくせに。ミチルの様子がおかしいの。ユージが原因らしいじゃない。
Suppose I can deny that, but there's not much I can do about it.
そんなことない。ユージが何かしたんなら自分で責任取りなさい。それが男ってものでしょ。
Okay. Lord, again with the responsibility.
だって明らかにみちるの様子は変よ。喧嘩したなら仲直り、そうじゃなくても仲直り、分かった？
Okay, 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 okay. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This is very difficult.
どうせ二人とも意地っ張りなんだから、男の子のユージが先に謝りなさい。
Fine, fine. At least when my tranquil school stay seems like to take an unpleasant for the test. I suppose I have to take your consideration advice.
もう皮肉言ってないで早く行ってきなさい。みちるは部屋にいると思うから。
Understood, rest assured, I will resolve this post haste. Also, I said, but how exactly am I supposed to approach this? The problem is tied on Michiru's end right now. I need to get the girl to relax a little. Take care of it, huh? Easy for her to say, but I guess I have to try at this point. Taking over isn't going to get me anywhere. Decided to play things, but yeah, I had straight for Michiru's room. Michiru, I like a word.
何でしょうか。
Get out.
どうしたのよ、その顔は。
Not sure I follow. I think I have a pretty normal look on my face at the moment. It's something out of ordinary.
何の問題もないわよ。逆になんで何の問題もない普通の顔してるのよ。
Am I not allowed to have a normal expression now? That sounds like a nuisance.
とにかくね、ちょっとその変な感じになるからあんまり近くに来ないで。
I want your other part. Please show me your other part. You want me to back off then? This far enough?
もうちょっと遠くで。
This far enough?
もうちょっと遠く。
This far enough?
あと一歩。
Don't tell me I'm thief. I thought until the school front gate, and so I ended up all the way out here.
ねえ、何してるの？
Just playing around, pay me no mind.
そう、それならいいけど。
Incidentally, Chizuru, when do you think a man needs to take responsibility?
ちょっと風見くん、まさかうちの子に何かしたわけじゃないわよね。
Yes, unfortunately. That idea, however, it didn't involve impregnating them.
なるほど。だったら若いんだし、あとは全部自己責任じゃない？いちいち男の子が責任取ってたら世の中歩きにくいでしょ。土下座姿の男で道路がいっぱいになっちゃうものね。
An interesting argument.
そんなものでしょ。喧嘩両成敗じゃないけどさ、男女の問題においては責任はどっちにもあるのよ。そう思わないとやってられないしね。
You don't say. That one says to have worries of a whole. Well then, let's see. What's my next move? In the end, I make the boy resolution decide to read a book until the heat dies down a little. At times like this, one might get the impression that I spend every waking moment of the day I possibly can reading. But for the record, I'm not as severe a bookworm as Michiru seems to think. To be sure, I spend an unusual high proportion of my time with books, but I also exercise, listen to music, and watch movies like anyone else. Might be a little hard to believe, but I particularly enjoy the radio. Listening to Rossini through a vein of static resistance to even the most careful diet readingly adds a certain resonance to what you won't find anywhere. I expected that this time Michiru's the one who approaches me. What's wrong? You want me to take responsibility as well?
責任？いや、そうじゃなくてね。なんだろうね。なんだね。
Why? First she drags me on, now she's following me around. I really wish the girl would make up her mind. I just want to wrap this whole mess I get things back to normal. ASAP.
ねえ、あんたが悪いんだからね。
I know. Yeah, sorry about that.
何それ？どういうこと？
You talk about what happened the other day, right? That was my bad. Forget it.
忘れるってどういうことよ。
The kiss part. Forget it means forget it. I appreciate if you could wipe the whole incident from your memory. That's it. I understand that it's probably going to be a little difficult to pull that off right now.
そうよ。そうに決まってるじゃない。
In that case, just act like you don't remember. We'll pretend it never happened. That should keep the others from squeaking at us. I think life will be simpler and easier that way for the both of us. What do you say? Something's wrong?
はい、わかったわよ。あんたのことなんて知らないんだからね。本当に知らないんだからね。
Back to the normal student and glad to see you cheer up.
あんたバカ。これ疑問形じゃなくて言い切りよ。あんたバカ。
Anta, baka. Don't get all worked out. Somebody might come to see what's going on if you keep shrieking like that. They'll probably misinterpret your red in their eyes as evidence that I have upset you in somewhere.
赤くなんてしてないでしょ。
They are actually. Go look in the mirror.
赤くなんてないもん。バカ。
Stop saying baka, please.
随分と大きな声が聞こえてきてますが、大丈夫でしょうか。
Yeah, no problem. You can go back now.
はい、戻ります。
Well, that's that. Glad we clear everything up now.
わかりましたよ。そうしますよーだ。
Nice work, Kazami Yuji. Problem resolved. And so the curtains drew close on this problem plane. My peaceful school life was salvaged from its moment of peril. Also, I'd like to say, but that's not how it turned out. All's well that ends well, yes, but my problems hadn't yet run their course. If anything, they were only getting started. Nani? Yuji's room, okay. From above, I heard a strange wobbling screaming straight out of a kung fu movie. My first instinct is to suspect a terrorist attack of some sort. But then nothing in the way of explosion or gunshot, so that seemed fairly unlikely. Whatever the case, I clearly need to investigate. Leaving my room immediately, I head for the stairs.
風見さん、天音さんの声がしましたが、暴漢に襲われでもしたのでしょうか。
Can't deny the possibility, but there's no way to know for sure until we take a look. Let's go investigate.
では、天音さんが暴漢に無残に服を引きちぎられたことを想定して、何か羽織るものを持っていった方がよろしいでしょうか。
Okay, stop talking and follow me. We know soon enough what she needs.
はい。これ何？天音さん、暴漢ですね。いや違う。これ見て、洗濯機の中に。
Don't tell me Michiru is inside there.
暴漢が。そうじゃなくて、いいから見てよ。はい、確認します。あらら、これは。
Ara ara. I feel Sashi showed this into the open washing machine. It's full of colorful toy cars, a few inches in length. And handfuls would be weird enough, but at the right estimate, there must be a good hundred of the things in there.
洗濯しようと思ったら、おもちゃの車が中に。
Let me guess, that is Michiru's job.
申し訳ありません。天音さんに頼まれていた買い物を一時的にここに保管しておいたのでした。ここって洗濯機の中に？そんなわけないですよね。なぜ洗濯機の中におもちゃを保管するんですか。天音さんに品物を渡そうと思ったら、それよりランドリーが汚れているから掃除しておいてと指示を受けたので、ひとまず洗濯機の上に置いたんです。
Now that she mentioned it, there are indeed a good dozen cardboards stacked on the top of the machine. Tell me, Sachi, are these all full of model cars? はい、そうです。おそらく箱が壊れて中身が洗濯機に落ちちゃったんですね。見てください。他の箱も重みで破れてきて。 Our washing machine seems to be drowning in toys.
あららららら。まあこれでこそみたいなところですね。
Amane, my friend, what were you planning on doing with this massive collection of toys?
知らないわよ。私さっちゃんにこんなの頼んだ覚えないもん。それはどういうことでしょうか。ちゃんとあまねさんの言う通りに買い物をしてきたのですが、私はおもちゃの車が欲しいなんて言ってないよね。あまねさんはこうおっしゃいました。ミニカー一機がやりたいと。ミニカー一機で気持ちよくなりたいと、そう私に言いつけました。
Huh? A motor car riot? Don't think I heard that phrase before.
はい、私も最初は困惑しましたが、すぐにミニカーを使った一機のことだと分かりました。一機といえば少なくとも100人からの人が必要です。ですからこの小峰幸、まずは100台のミニカーを集めるところからスタートしたのです。その作業は困難を極めました。一口にミニカー100台といっても、そこまで在庫を抱えた玩具店はなかなかありません。
Just how many monies you have?
おじさま、ミニカーくださいな。100台。5台ならあるよ、お嬢ちゃん。そんな会話の応酬です。しかし、あまねさんがミニカーで悲願の一機をやりたいのであれば、それ相応の数を集めなくてはなりません。私は様々な玩具店に問い合わせ、ありったけのミニカーの在庫を。耳かきだから集めました。そしてここにようやく300台の。はい。
What?
いや、私がさっちゃんに頼んだのは耳かきだから。
Mini kaki. Moderate cup diet. Moderate cup diet. Not a toy car diet. Toy car diet? Moderate cup diet.
耳かピじゃなくてキみかき。耳かき。もしかしてそれは耳を掃除するときに使用する耳かきのことでしょうか。
Yeah, in the first place, why Amane want toys? She doesn't even have a child.
ミニカ一機でなくて今まで使ってた耳かきが壊れちゃったから新しい耳かきを頼んだんだけど、耳かきとミニカー一機、まさかそんなアクロバティックな聞き間違いをするなんて。っていうかミニカー一機って何？どんな種類の反乱？これは
Relax, Sachi, relax. It's not your fault. All colors ready for her face. Sachi begins to quiver like a spastic jellyfish.
大丈夫です。返品すればいいだけですよね、このミニカー。メーカーに在庫なくて、いろいろ探しておみそ、11万円ほどかかりましたが、返品を。
Amane, my friend, Sachi's face is currently the color of moldy vanilla yogurt. What do you plan to do about this?
さちゃん、ごめんね。私の滑舌が良くなかったんだよ。私が悪かった。はい、承知いたしました。滑舌ですね。すぐにご用意いたします。違う、そうじゃなくて。違うのですか？もう何が正解か。私。困っちゃうわね。どこかにミニカーが数百台ないかしら。
Just as the crisis seems to be coming from to the head, Michiru entered the sea with a blood-lit unnatural light all night long. Turning her head to the taking hold of the motor car starts getting all around the room. She opens her eyes.
これ全部ミニカー？まさかこんな偶然。でもこのミニカー必要だからここにあるのよね。 どうしましょう。みちる様、どうしましたか？それがね、知り合いのミニカーマニアがどうしても明日中にミニカーを300台用意しなくちゃいけないっていうのよ。なんでも夏のミニカー祭りで冷やしミニカーにして配るんだって。でもそんなに都合よくミニカー300台なんてないわよね。どうしましょう。実はごめんねサチ、もう行かなきゃ。私には時間がないの。何しろ300台のミニカーを明日までに用意しなきゃいけないから。みちる様、ここにあるミニカー、よろしければ使っていただけませんか？
Is this a coincidence?
いいの？だってそんな、まるで奇跡。
What a completely facade! It's taking a conscious effort to keep my eyes from rolling.
実はこのミニカーは全て返品しようかと思っていたんです。返品だなんてとんでもない。だったら私がいただくわ。はい、喜んで。でもどうしましょう。すぐにでもお礼をしたいけど、私持ち合わせがなくてね。今持っているものといえば空前ポシェットに入っているこの耳かきだけ。でもごめんなさいな、私って本当におバカさん。耳かきなんていらないわよね。これはしまっておくわ。
ダイエット。
みちる、その耳かき私にちょうだい。いいけど、なんで？実はさっちゃんが耳かきとミニカー一機を、いや、これ説明しても意味わからないわね。とにかく耳かきを私がもらうとさっちゃんが喜ぶのよ。なんですって？奇跡再び。わかったわ。じゃあこれあまねにあげるわね。はい、耳かき。みちる様、ありがとうございます。みちる様がいなければもう少しで依頼を果たせないところでした。何言ってるの？私こそありがとう。サチのおかげで夏のミニカー祭り大成功決定ね。
And the episode here, my friend. Thank you for watching my video. My video is just for fun. Don't take heart, brothers and sisters. Okay? Magic word time, my friend. Magic word time. Adios and famosa.